guys, CJ here with Waste Rectified. As you saw in the intro, today we are talking about the Lotus Trolley Bag, which is a reusable grocery bag, or actually a few reusable grocery bags that bind together in an easy to carry, tote-like bundle. So this bag is a little bit more expensive than your typical reusable bag, but is it worth it? Well, I'll tell you all about it right now. Hey guys, welcome back. This is CJ with Waste Rectified once again, and like I said, today we're going to talk about the Lotus Trolley Bag, which is a reusable grocery bag. If this is your first time here, this is Waste Rectified, where we make small changes today for a cleaner planet tomorrow, and we essentially swap out products one by one for lower impact alternatives in the hopes that one day we'll have a whole list. Please feel free to subscribe and ring the bell, and we will notify you every time we release a new video. So now moving ahead to the Lotus Trolley Bag. I'm hoping that a lot of you probably already use reusable bags anyway. I think it's kind of the first step towards being more eco-conscious in our single-use plastics. This particular reusable bag is very different than any reusable bag that I've used in the past, and I'll tell you why. First off, one of the great things about this Lotus Trolley Bag is its weight. My 2-year-old can carry this bag for me if I need to into the store with us. Usually I have a kind of a big mishmash of reusable bags that are different sizes, and don't forget the produce bags, which I'll talk about also because Lotus has some awesome produce bags. But it's just kind of this big like amalgamation of all these little oddity reusable bags that I've collected over the years, which is great, but it is heavy. So I have to hold each child's hand and the bags, but with the trolley bag, I don't need to do that because my 2-year-old can carry it, or I can carry it under my arm and it's not extra heavy while I'm walking my kids to the store. And another great thing is it has a Velcro strap that attaches to the handle of your grocery cart. So it doesn't take up any space in your actual grocery cart while you're shopping. One of the things that's awesome about the trolley bag is that it does fold into itself. I can slip the produce bags into one of the pockets, fold it up, Velcro it shut, and I have it ready to go. I just take it out to my van. It's one easy step, and I know it's ready for the next trip to the grocery store. So when I did put this bag to use, I did an extra large grocery shopping trip because we're planning a trip in the near future, and we definitely wanted to have all of our groceries stocked. My husband and I are planning a trip, I should say. The children will be staying with grandma here in our home, so I had to buy groceries for 2 weeks instead of just one because we want to make sure that we have lots of stocked pantries and cupboards for my mom when she comes to stay with our kids. So we did an extra large shopping trip, and even then, the Lotus bag carried all those groceries with ease. I'm talking about $300 worth of groceries, which is a big spending trip. We typically spend around $150 a week on our groceries for a family of 4. Granted, our 2-year-old and 4-year-old don't eat a whole lot, despite our best efforts. But because of that, this was a double duty grocery trip, and these bags held up with ease. I was nervous in packing the bags that they would be too heavy. The bags do have a limit of 50 pounds per bag, so they can carry up to 200 pounds of groceries. We definitely didn't have quite that many, but I was a little bit concerned at first that they would be too heavy, the bags, to lift and put in my car because they're so spacious and easy to fill, which is a huge perk. But I didn't really have any trouble with that either. And also it helps because you can lift them by the rods themselves instead of the handles. So you kind of you can use a little bit more of your upper body strength that way. So it made it a little bit easier to lift the grocery bags anyway from the cart into the car, and then again from the car into the house. And I really liked how much space was inside each bag. And one of the purple bag, the largest bag, also has pockets for eggs and wine, which I only have to dream what it's like to buy wine at a grocery store because I live in Utah and they don't sell it here, but I could use it for other glass needs, like if I'm buying any olive oil or things like that. So it's a nice protective pocket for some of your more delicate items like eggs and things like that. I really like the trolley concept. I find it to be so much easier to load my groceries and unload my groceries. The mesh at the bottom of each of the bags makes it so much easier to see what's in each bag. And there's a cooler bag, which has a compartment for, you know, your milk and ice cream and whatever colder items that you want to keep insulated. One of the things that I didn't anticipate, but then learned after the fact, was that you do need to get, like when you put all your groceries in the cart and you're ready to check out, you have to go grab an empty cart or ask them to grab you an empty cart, unless you're shopping at Winco or another self bagging grocery store. If you're doing a self-bag method, this trolley bag is amazing because you can just set it up. You put all your groceries on the conveyor belt, go to the end of the line, open your trolley bag in no time flat, and just start stuffing stuff in. You know, these hold at least twice as much as my old reusable bags. I'm not even kidding. They are so spacious. The bags are so easy to just chuck stuff in. The only con, I guess I would say, is that the bag is kind of expensive. It's $40 if you buy it from the website directly right now, and also on Amazon, I think it's a little bit cheaper. I think it's like $36 on Amazon. I do feel like they're worth that price tag because of the versatility, because of how lightweight they are, the washability, the organizational structure is really really convenient. I don't know, I just feel like this took my grocery game from kind of not looking forward to pulling out my reusable bags to being proud to pull out my reusable bag. So if I can digress for 1 second and talk about these produce bags also, these produce bags are awesome. I've had my fair share of them, and I do like that they are color coordinated, which is nice when you want to grab a certain size. I have some that aren't color coordinated, and it really is a pain because I have to take each one out and shake it out and see what size it is. But with these, I don't have to do that because I know, you know, my aqua bags are my smallest and my dark purples are my largest. And if you are going to a place where you can weigh your produce bags, the tear weight is on each individual bag as well. And side note, Lotus Trolley Bag also does a club card version, and it's obviously wider to accommodate the wider club cards. So super love this bag. Hope you guys check it out. And until I see you again, have a great week. Bye. Well, I don't know. I've got a lot of things going on here. As usual, I got a hair. Doesn't even make sense. It's cool though. Whatevs.